Hello and welcome to the 1.19 update for Minecraft. We're going to be looking at absolutely everything this update has to offer, from the blocks to the biomes to the new monster, the Warden, and also the new enchant, Swift Sneak. So let's jump in. So first up, we're looking at some of the new blocks that you'll find inside the biome known as the Deep Dark. These are Sculk and Sculk Veins. And so the first block we have is Sculk. It's kind of cool. It looks a lot like kind of ender pearls turned into blocks. It's very, very nice. It's very cool looking, makes a weird squelch sound when it goes down, and there's a lot of potential for making some really cool builds with this block. And there's also Sculk Veins, and this grows a lot like glow lichen in that it'll go on the floor, on the walls, also on the roof, and again, it's got that kind of ender pearl aesthetic with this really cool turquoise animated glow. Now, Sculk and Sculk Vein aren't the only things you'll find in the Deep Dark. No, there's also these blocks you'll see here. We have a Sculk Sensor on the right, a Sculk Shrieker on the left, and then a Sculk Catalyst at the back. And these three all do different things again. The sensor detects sound or vibrations, and I'm sneaking at the moment, so it can't pick up anything, but if I start to run, it detects something, and then it sends that signal straight to the Sculk Shrieker. And when the Shrieker goes off, you'll hear the Warden's rumbles deep underground. Now, if you set the Shrieker off too many times, the Warden will come to your location and try and hunt you down and kill you. And he's a pretty scary dude, so we don't want that to happen. Basically, anything you do that might make noise will set off the Sculk sensor. However, if we do put white wool down here, the wool acts like a barrier between you and the sensor, so any sound you make, the other side of wool will not penetrate through and activate the sensor. So in this way, it's possible to coat the sensor in wool and completely nullify its effect. And also, the Sculk Shrieker will go off if you touch it. Now, there is also an effect linked to the Shrieker called Darkness, and this is a new effect with the update as well. Basically, as you're going through the Deep Dark, if you set off these Shriekers, it will afflict you with a condition known as darkness. So that's an example of the Deep Dark biome and the blocks you will find inside it. Now, you will also find generated structures. And these structures are called the Ancient City. They can only appear where there's Deep Dark, and also the only monster that will spawn there is the Warden. No other monsters will spawn in an Ancient City structure or a Deep Dark biome. There is also a brand new block exclusive to the Ancient City structure that you'll find in the Deep Dark, and that is called Reinforced Deep Slate. And you can see here an example. This is the Deep Slate on the right, and then here's the Reinforced Deep Slate on the left. Pretty cool. So what else is in the 1.19 update? Well, we've got the Swift Sneak enchant. To help you navigate around the Deep Dark biomes, the game has given us a way to sneak around at full speed. So Swift Sneak comes in levels 1, 2, and 3. And it is a boot enchant. So we're going to take book number 3 and put it on a pair of netherite boots. Boots, sneak book, here we go. The enchantment cost is 12, and we're going to slap that on and put on these new boots. So check it out, this is really quick. I'm walking at normal speed, now I'm sneaking, now I'm walking, and now I'm sneaking. So what is the Sculk Catalyst and how does it work? How does it make the Deep Dark spread? Well, the documentation says when mobs die near this catalyst, and this is the catalyst here, it will spread the Deep Dark. Now, I'm not sure if that means if it's peaceful monsters like cows or hostile monsters like zombies. So we've got a cow spawn egg and a zombie spawn egg, and of course, a sword to smack him with. So down goes a cow. Eat lead, and oh yeah, as you can see, I killed him, and the spot where he died became a Sculk block surrounded by Sculk Veins. Now this spread on stone, and Deep Dark is an underground biome, but will it spread on grass as well? Yes, so it spreads on anything that dies nearby. Let's try this duck. Oh, okay, and the pig, how far away can this be? No, okay, so the pig was too far away, but these guys over here were close enough. Interesting, so it works with peaceful mobs, but it should also work with zombies. I assume, right? There we go, yeah, oh, and that's quite a big spread actually. So killing a zombie made it spread even more. What's the science behind that? Okay, yeah, so killing zombies made it spread even more, made a bigger spread zone. I wonder what it means if you kill a Warden near one of these, because that's a big monster. So speaking of Warden, there's only one more thing to cover in this update, and that is the Warden himself. So we've got a chest over here with some Warden spawn eggs, and hopefully a safe cage to keep him in and have a look. Alright, there he is. Okay, let's take a look at this dude. So he's safely behind glass at the moment. Oh, and he's a big looking dude. He looks like kind of like a giant kind of iron golem that ate too many ender pearls. Let this be a lesson to anybody that eats ender pearls. Now his heart pulses with apparently the souls of all the people he's eaten. And honestly, he's so chubby, I think he's eaten a lot of people. He's got some weird antlers, a really big mouth, and of course no eyes, because this guy hears by sound and vibration, and he also smells. And I don't mean he farts a lot, I mean he finds you by his sense of smell, right? Yeah. Now as you can see, the Warden is being sucked back to wherever it was he came from, because if you do not make a sound, if you do not disturb the Warden for 60 seconds, he will retreat back to wherever he came from. Right, so that's been a real detailed breakdown of all of these items and things that the update has added. However, let's go and see all this stuff in action. Let's go and see if we can find a deep dark biome and some ancient ruins. Okay, so here we are deep underground in the deep dark, and we found an ancient city. So let's poke around and see what this biome and these generated structures have to offer. I know there's some secret chests down here. There's also a really cool, big, impressive statue of what looks like it could be a Warden. Now remember, no monsters spawn down here, only Wardens. But the Warden only appears if we disturb him. So let's try not to make too much noise, dudes. Now I do have my swift sneak enchant, which will help me to not make noise. Aha, so we found a sensor, and as you can see, it glows. Now that we're underground, it glows when we set it off and we make noise. However, because there's no shrieker nearby, we are not upsetting the Warden and not waking him up. Some cool looking structures here. What are these? Candles, nice. White candle, don't mind if I do. So reinforced deep slate, the block that you can only find in this structure, cannot be crafted. You have to dig it up from this biome and from this generated structure. Okay, let's go and see if we can wake up a Warden. There we go. We're setting off a shrieker. Looks very cool. Oh, there he is. God, okay. Ooh. Now, as you can see, everything gets dark when the Warden appears. We are sneaking around, so he can't find us. Ooh. Now, if he can't find us, he's supposed to smell the air, give it a sniff. Ooh, I think that was him sniffing. Ooh. Now, one thing you can do is you can distract a Warden with a projectile. He will not go for the person that fires the bow, he will instead go for where the arrow lands. Wait a minute. Oh no, but you have to be far enough away from one of these sensors because firing a bow will set that off. So let's go over here. And kaboink. But if you keep shooting a bow, if it's less than 5 seconds between shots, he will know where your bow shot came from, and he will come for you. Wait, what? Oh, I don't think I was sneaking. Oh, no! No, dude, no! Oh! Oh my god, so I'm wearing full netherite armor, and he dealt almost all my health. 2 shots from the Warden, and you're dead. You're toast. Oh my god, he's still coming! Ah! Ah! Oh my god! Woo. Okay, he is more dangerous than I thought. Okay, so I learned my lesson. The Warden is not to be trifled with. He deals a lot of damage. Do not get anywhere near him. And if you have to be near him, make sure you're very, very, very quiet. Don't screw around with the bow. Turns out he can't hear you twang it. Let's see if a snowball can get him to walk over here. Yeah, so you see the blue line that appears from the snowball to the Warden. And then he instantly goes to where you've thrown it. Yeah, perfect. So you can move him out of the way if he's blocking your way, or if he's walking towards you, you can distract him and throw a snowball in the other direction. there is only one question that remains now. What kind of loot will the Warden drop? So let's see if we can beam this guy down with arrows now that we're up here and safe. Wait, this is taking a lot of arrows. You can kill these things, can't you? Okay, so they finally do die after a lot of damage. You have to deal a lot of damage to these things, and also they drop no loot. So it kind of really is pointless to farm these things or try and kill them at all. So I do believe that's everything covered from the new update. I hope I ticked all the boxes. I hope I explained everything that you need to know. Thank you for watching. A big thank you to everybody who's become a channel member. It means a lot. Also a big thank you to subscribers. And until next time, take care.